This date, May 3rd, is seared into the memories of so many Oklahomans. It is the date of death for dozens of victims, the date of destruction for thousands more.
We were in the bathtub. I could hear them naming the streets on the TV. I cranked it up really loud because I couldn't watch it. That way I could hear where it was coming. So I remember them saying like Bryant, Sunny Lane, and I knew Sooner was next.
April Smithy and her son Bailey were home alone, their Del City neighborhood directly in the path of the F5. Their refuge, a bathtub.
But I could feel the wind and I could feel the circulation, and I remember thinking, if I get sucked out of the tub, what happens to him? And I just, you hold him tighter, and I got down lower into the tub.
A fiberglass lifeboat, not much protection, even with a couch cushion held tightly to their heads to soften the blow of the debris.
And there's nothing like hearing your child scream for their life until the sound drowns it out. So, sorry.
When the storm was done, they were buried alive, not a single wall left standing. A stranger pulled them out, little Bailey, one of the iconic images of that deadly afternoon. They walked away uninjured, grateful, touched by the kindness of strangers.
Right after we moved back, after we rebuilt.
The Smithy family did rebuild with a safe room, and Bailey grew up. He joined the junior ROTC in high school, the police department after that. He has always wanted to serve, seeds sown during his own rescue. 20 years on, Bailey now completes the transformation, civilian to sailor. He is graduating from Navy boot camp on this day, May 3rd, 2019. Bailey's memory of the storm has long faded. He was so young. But because of this indelible piece of videotape, so many remember him, a symbol of the impact of that day. April heard from family around the world who saw her son on TV. Veteran storm chaser Mark Dillard documented that piece of history. This is the first time they'll meet, and Mark has no idea.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you April?
Yes.
Oh, and Allie.
Nice to meet you.
And actually, we're here because April wanted to meet you.
What's going on?
Okay, so April is a victim of the May 3rd, 1999 tornado, and you were there the moment she and her son were pulled out of their home. This is her son.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Dillard will never be able to erase from his memory the way that frightened little boy found his way into the viewfinder.
I'll never forget seeing that. I just remember him with the lollipop. It was,
Yeah.
it was amazing. So.
Where did the lollipop come from?
Well, he was crying and I couldn't find his pacifier. So the best next thing was a lollipop, and so I gave it to him. I did not think we were going to live that day. I remember I prayed and just asked God to keep his hands on us, because if he didn't, we weren't going to make it.
April Smithy still gets nervous on storm days. Dillard gets prepared. He is still chasing after the storm clouds with a forewarned storm team. His way of serving and helping families like April's prepare.
I figure if I survived an F5 in a bathtub, I'll make it in a storm shelter.
You can handle anything now.
Yes.
Wow.
They have both handled the worst the atmosphere has to offer. Like so many Oklahomans, they have faced down a monster and survived.
We may have lost everything, but we came out with our lives, and that we're thankful for.
People always ask me, do you like chasing tornadoes? And I don't know that I like it. I just do it, and if I never see another one, I'm okay with that, honestly, because I've seen all I need to see as far as that goes.
In Oklahoma, we know heroes are born every storm season.
I got her.
Dillard has witnessed more rescues than he can count. Life-saving is not rare in Tornado Alley.
F5.
But it is extraordinary to catch up with a stranger whose path bravely crossed your own on an unforgettable day. Bailey Smithy is now headed to San Antonio for military police training. He hopes to see the world with the U.S. Navy and eventually come back to Oklahoma to be a police officer and continue to serve the community here. Allie Meyer, Oklahoma's News 4.